fakes, counterfeits, knockoffs, replicas, whatever you want to call them, they are easily the most controversial topic in the watch enthusiast space. Today, I'm going to tell the story of my replica Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo, the 15202 ST. It seems like so many videos on YouTube today about fake watches are just there to try and dissuade you from buying one, make it seem like they're simultaneously pieces of garbage, yet somehow they're nearly indistinguishable from the real pieces, unless you have expert level knowledge and a loupe with you to inspect the movement. This video is the exact opposite. I want to show you how this is a surprisingly good watch and give an honest review of the watch and my experience owning it for nearly 6 years. Let's jump in. The Jumbo has a 39 millimeter case. Lug to lug is 49 millimeters, and the thickness, at least on the genuine one, is 8.1 millimeters. This is a little bit thicker, maybe 8.5. Very, very thin watch. Wears very nicely, but not quite the same dimensions as the genuine one. Obviously, it's just really hard to engineer and fit everything into the case while maintaining a low price. Focusing on the movement of the watch, this replica has a cloned 2-1-2-1 movement, and it's designed to look and function as close to the genuine movement as possible, even including the quick set date feature. Obviously, there's going to be some differences between the genuine watch and the knockoff, and the movement finishing is really what sets the genuine and the knockoff apart. The rotor on the fake isn't made of gold, of course, and the overall fit and finish is just not up to par. But it is pretty insane that you can get this level of quality and something this reliable for $500. I quite like how small the case is. It just feels great. You can see how it sits really close to the wrist. It's easy to fit under a shirt or a sleeve cuff. It's easy to wear a suit with this watch. And it just looks really smart. I especially love the way that the bracelet catches the light. The brushing and finishing on this watch are actually surprisingly great. The edges aren't jagged, they don't catch your finger. It's really comfortable to wear, it doesn't yank out your hairs. The clasp is great. Really just overall, an amazing watch for $500. So why did I buy this watch? I currently own 2 fake watches, and I've owned 3. I have this Royal Oak, I have a replica ceramic Daytona, and in the past I had a replica Omega Seamaster Titanium. For me, I've treated owning replica watches sort of like test driving a car. I actually want to know if I like the watch, if I like living with it and wearing it before I spend tens of thousands of dollars on it. I wore my fake Daytona for 2 years before I got my real Daytona. I wore my fake Omega for 2 years before I got the real one. This watch I've had for 6 years, and the reason I haven't bought the real one is I just don't see the price justification at $60,000, $70,000. It just doesn't make sense to me. Next thing I want to talk about is the cost. How much did I pay for this replica watch? Back in 2020, in February, I paid just over $490 for this. I paid with Bitcoin, and the interesting thing is, if I had that same Bitcoin today, it would be worth around $4,300 at the time of making this video. So I paid $500 for the watch, but it cost me $4,300. Unfortunate, but that's just the reality, and you never know these things until hindsight. So that's what it is, and I don't really care. I'm happy with the watch. It's been nice to own, and it's cheaper than $60,000 or $70,000. So in 2020, 2021, 2022, when everything was just insane, especially watch prices, these things peaked. Well, at least the genuine ones peaked at somewhere like $120,000. On Chrono 24, I remember just being shocked seeing them for that much on there. In fact, there's still some lunatics on there who think that their Jumbo is worth 120 grand. It's just ridiculous in my opinion. It's way, 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 way too expensive. They have leveled out a bit, but they're still around 3 times the retail cost, which just does not make it worth the money. If I could buy a Jumbo at retail, I would. I would spend 20 grand on this. At the retail price point, it makes sense, but I don't like the watch enough to spend 3 times that amount of money for one of these. One of the big points I see people bringing up about fake watches is that, oh, they're not reliable. Oh, it's going to break immediately. It's going to be a crappy watch. It won't keep good time. This watch proves that wrong. I've had this for 6 years. I've taken it traveling with me. I do not treat this watch gently, and it is still holding up. It still runs well, still winds, still keeps really good time. Another thing that you hear a lot about fake watches is that you can never trust if they're waterproof or not. I guess that's true, that they can't guarantee that it's waterproof, but I've taken this one swimming with me. I clean it in the sink with soap and water. I shower with it. This watch gets wet and it's been fine for 6 years. There's so much fear mongering around replica watches, around knockoffs, counterfeits, fakes, to try and stop people from buying them. But honestly, it's not that deep. It's just a watch. It's just a piece of metal. Nobody else really notices what you're wearing on your wrist. I don't think it matters. Buy what you like, wear what you want. It's up to you. All of that being said, I don't want to endorse people to buy replica watches, but I'm not going to dissuade you either. I think that the decision is yours and yours alone. You should be fully educated on what they really are. I am more than halfway to my goal of 500 subscribers, so if you enjoyed this, consider subscribing and you'll see my next video of the comparison between the fake Daytona and the real one. Let me know what you think down below. Would you buy this watch for $500 or not? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, that's about it. See ya.